grandma opens the door looking for the
bing, bada
charcuterie
boom.
board, and then she sees some charcuterie instead.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Anonymously Yours. If you guys are new here, every single week I'm joined with an incredible new guest, and we react to the craziest, juiciest confessions that are sent in anonymously, of course. So if you guys want to send in any crazy stories or your friend's stories, your mom's story, your cousin's stories, any stories you may have, don't worry, it'll be completely anonymous. So make sure you guys click the link and send in your stories. But without further ado, I want to welcome our amazing guest, Anthony.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so happy you're here.
Me too.
I freaking love Anthony. For those that don't know, we're going to give a little story, a little background of how we know each other. So technically, we first met like virtually when Bella and I were filming the movie Crush in Syracuse, because that's what I call it. It's Syracuse, New York. We'll get it. We won't even get into why I call it that.
Bella's my best friend,
yes,
and roommate, and we played best friends on the show that we were on.
They were in Love Victor, if you guys don't know.
I just knew that like, if Bella's gonna be best friends with someone, I'm gonna be best friends too.
That's just what happens, duh.
And we've been.
And Bella knew from the beginning because she would always talk so highly about Anthony, and she'd be like, "You're gonna love my roommate best friend. Like his name is Anthony. He's the best. He was on the same show with me." Like she was just hyping up so much, and I was like, I feel like we're really gonna get along. And then, like most of Syracuse, we would be on FaceTime with Anthony, and so then I just felt like I really knew him. Like he knew all the tea that was happening.
I felt like a part of their cast.
Literally, like it felt like he was with us, but we didn't physically meet until November of last year.
Yeah.
Michael, who's Victor in Love Victor, was throwing a little like Friendsgiving thing, and Bella invited me, and then I showed up, and then I physically met Anthony, and it was like match made in heaven. I was like,
I know.
Like I remember like screaming. And I think you like picked me up, and it was so cute. It was very
good.
cute,
And it feels like we've been friends for like years.
So long.
Seriously,
so long.
I'm so surprised we haven't like met before that, or
I
at
agree.
least like,
especially because we do have a lot of mutual friends. Like besides Bella, we do like know a lot of the same people, which is crazy.
Like, running with the same crowd for a while too. So it's just
so
bizarre.
weird. But timing is everything. That's always what I believe in, and I'm so happy that I met Anthony, and he's literally one of my closest friends now. And we do like so much together. Like we have a really good squad going on.
We do.
We go to the beach together. Can we talk about our beach squads recently? We've been beaching it up, guys.
I've been getting some color on me.
Literally, he's gotten so tan. But I feel like last weekend we really went all out with the beach. I mean, we had coolers on coolers. We had double speakers, and we came with like 12 of our friends.
Yeah,
12 of our friends.
And then
at the
everyone
beach.
Started friends of friends started coming in. We were eating. We were having fun. We went to this zipping in the ocean.
I went in the ocean. Can we talk about that for a little bit?
You can't swim.
I know. That's too.
That's.
Not
good.
But if I can stand, then it's for
fine.
me.
Then it's good.
But once I can't, no. Once
it
starts going up here, I'm like, gotta blast, gotta go to shore. But yeah, that beach day was really, really fun.
That was a good one.
And little life hack: if you're going to the beach with a large group, make your like squad do a little square moment
instead of lining up the towels side by side, because then it just feels like you're you're like a buffet of people.
Exactly, and then you like can't talk to everybody.
Right.
But we lined it up in like a little square.
We put. Yeah, it was like a circle of towels,
and then, oh my God,
everyone
we had
was like
a tent
facing
too.
each other. We did have a tent at one point.
I forgot about that.
Our friend Austin had a tent in his trunk.
Yeah, randomly, and just set up the tent.
He's like, I'm gonna go get my tent.
Yeah.
But honestly, I loved it.
I loved it
because it was getting hot.
It was.
Anyways,
long story short.
We have a good beach day.
We really did. We have so many beach days. We're gonna have a game night. Like we're just a squad. Yeah. I've always wanted like such a fun friend group, and now I really have that.
I haven't had like.
I haven't fully had that.
22 years old this year, and for the longest time, like growing up, I never really had like a friend group because I grew up in Orange County, but I was always working in LA.
Yeah.
Couldn't do the extracurriculars, couldn't go to football games and stuff in high school. So I just wasn't like fully part of like that social circle in high school. now that I'm living in LA and working and like meeting people and stuff, I finally feel like I found like
you found your tribe.
My tribe. Yeah. And it's weird because normally people have that in like middle school, high school.
Yeah.
And like to have it in your 20s is like, I think is really special.
Me too. And I freaking love it. And I feel really lucky that I found you. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to
Bella for being the glue.
That
holds us
That holds
together.
everybody together. Let's talk about it. Speaking of things to talk about.
Ooh.
On every episode, I ask my guests, what is the craziest thing that's happened to you that nobody else knows?
Okay.
It can be anything. Good, bad, embarrassing, sexy, juicy, whatever you want.
This one's more like I got away with my life. Like, right?
Oh, okay, now I'm scared.
And I never told my parents about this.
Well, they might find out now.
They're going to find out now.
Hello.
Ooh, sorry, Mom. So I was like 15 and a half. I just got my learner's permit to like learn how to drive. And my friend, I'm not going to name names.
Oh, okay, anonymous.
Yeah,
It's
anonymous.
You know?
Lee, yours. Duh. So she had gotten her license already. She was a little bit older than me. And when in California, when you get your license, you're not allowed to drive any other people until like after a year, unless they're like family or stuff, or you have like a note from your parents.
Yeah.
So, and also my parents were really, really strict.
Okay.
And like never let me like go out. Like I had to be home by 10. So
Curfew, the whole nine.
right.
I feel that.
There was a party.
Okay.
It was like I can't remember I think it was a New Year's party or something. And my parents were home, but I was in my room and I snuck out. I snuck out of the house for the first time in my life. I had never snuck.
Wait, how did you sneak out? Did you do it by the window, back?
Window.
Oh.
I knew what time my parents turned on the alarm for the house.
No way. Oh, you were.
I was
smart.
I was strategic about it.
Wow.
I knew what time every
said
night
the alarm
on the
is not
dot,
gonna go off.
11:30. They would finish watching TV, turn on the alarm, done.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to leave the house before 11:30, and I did. And my friend was waiting for me outside. I get in her car. So already I'm doing something illegal.
Yeah, for sure.
Past curfew.
Yep.
You know, driving in someone's car when they're not supposed to be.
Yep. No parents and no guardians watching him.
Right. And like there's like 3 cars outside because we're all caravanning to the party or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was like 12 of us. There was a lot of us.
Okay, squat up.
And one of our friends had a big truck. Keep that in mind.
Ooh.
So
Not the truck.
we're driving. We're driving to this party. It's like 20 minutes away. It's at a beach house.
Oh.
And remember, it's New Year's, so there's a lot of people drinking and stuff.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at the stoplight about to make a left turn. We're in the front, and there's 2 of our cars behind us.
Oh, no.
So the light turns green, and my friend starts going through the intersection to make a left turn.
Okay.
And then this other car runs the red light.
No.
Going super fast.
No.
Like hits us really bad. Like this. And then since we're in the middle of the intersection, like there's traffic going. And then another car hits me from my side, the passenger side of the vehicle.
No way.
I just remember like turning this way. I see the headlights and I'm just turning like towards the back of the car, like trying to like get away from it. Smash, glass everywhere, airbags deployed and everything. And I'm thinking in my head, my parents are like, if I'm not dead right now, my parents are going to kill me.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know how this happened, but Mr. Truck Driver pulls up right next, our friend truck driver pulls up right next to the wreck. And like everyone hops out, pulls me out of the car and into the truck because they know like we're like dead. If, you know, the cops find out, like we're out and, you know, my friend's license can get revoked.
Yeah,
like,
it's a mess.
Not a good
It's
like
illegal. It's
right.
done. It's
so
done.
threw me in the truck and we drove away and made sure my friend almost said her name. Made sure my friend was okay. She was fine. Luckily, no one was hurt. But yeah, that car ended up being a drunk driver. My friends took me home. I was like, I'm not going out anymore. Like, and I crawled in bed and no one ever knew. No one ever knew.
Anthony, that is insane.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy your friends were okay. That's insane. You literally could have died that night. Your parents would have not even known that you left the house.
Right. That was just like such a bad
That's
call.
a sign.
Like,
just go to bed.
just go to bed. What are you doing at 15 years old? Like,
what are you doing? It's never that deep. But
that's probably the craziest thing that's
incredible.
ever happened to me. And like, my whole life because I just remember seeing the headlights of the car coming towards me after having already crashed into another car.
Yeah.
It was traumatizing. It was really scary, but made it out alive. Not a scratch.
Not a scratch.
Not a scratch.
Wow.
And
angels were by your side.
My friend was
clearly.
okay, and yeah.
Wow.
No one ever knew that she had a passenger in the vehicle. Like it was like a movie scene. Like
that's wild. That has to be one of the craziest stories that anyone on the show has given me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's up there. Like, I don't know who's gonna top that. That's insane. First of all, it sounds like you can make a whole movie off of that.
Right?
Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's crazy.
And like my whole friend group, like we never talked about it.
No,
After
they're
that.
like, never happened. Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Wow. So now that we got the craziest story out the way, are you ready for some tea, Anthony?
I'm always ready for tea.
Some anonymous tea?
Anonymous tea is the best tea.
Exactly. So here's what we have coming up, okay? Story number 1 is my ex-boyfriend still pays for my gym membership.
Okay.
Story number 2, my boyfriend thinks we went on dates in high school. We did not. Huh?
It's giving delusional.
It's giving delusion, babe. Number 3, my best friend of 15 years started dating a guy I told you that I was in love with. It's giving shade.
Sounds like
giving
not
shady.
your best friend anymore.
It's giving shade. It's giving too fine. Number 4, I hooked up with my boyfriend's sister at a wedding.
Wait.
Oh,
carry the 2.
If 2 plus 2 equals 4, what the hell is
Wait.
this?
Say that one more time.
I hooked up with my boyfriend's sister at a wedding.
Period.
Yeah.
Go off.
Tea. So now it's time for you know what's so crazy? You're gonna get that. I'm
gonna get that one. Oh God.
The best one.
Okay.
The tea. Okay. Now it is time for the first story of the day. Okay. My ex-boyfriend still pays for my gym membership. I mean, honestly, go off.
Yeah.
Go off. I actually met my ex-boyfriend when we both were trainers at the gym. We were both obsessed with working out together, and since we also worked together, we started dating out of convenience. Well, that never sounds great. You started dating out of convenience.
Like, why the hell not? Like,
I wouldn't want if I had a boyfriend, I would not want him to say, yeah, we started dating because
out
it
of
was
convenience.
convenient.
Yeah.
Like, what?
She was there.
No, you better pick me, choose me.
What?
That's not good. But anyways.
Red flag number 1.
Red flag. I was only working at the gym to help save up for a car. So when I got my car, I was able to leave the gym.
It's giving boss babe.
It's giving, let's go.
Yeah.
She said, check the box, got the car, let's go. But we still wanted to work out together. So he offered to put my gym membership on his credit card.
You would do it too for a check.
And you would do it too for a check. We stayed together for almost a year, so I totally forgot that his card was on file. And I guess he got used to seeing that monthly charge because we had been broken up for almost 4 years. And I realized I never put my credit card on his account. He still pays for my gym membership to this day. I thought it was accidental because there's no way he knows he's paying for it. But there's this weird thing. Credit cards have expiration dates, and you have to change your card when they expire.
True, they expire like every 4 or 5 years.
Exactly. I know this because it happens to me all the time with my subscriptions for Netflix and stuff. Girl, you should subscribe to Hulu and Disney Plus. Let's start there. But anyways, and Netflix. Oh my God,
yeah.
You're gonna be in a Netflix show. What am I saying?
Yeah.
XO Katie coming out.
Kitty.
Soon. Kitty. Fuck. Scratch that.
It's okay.
XO Kitty. Right.
Yeah.
XO Kitty coming soon. Okay. Star. Anyways.
Spring 2023.
So excited. Anywho, it's been 4 years. I'm thinking he has to either be coming up on his credit card expiration date or he's still updating the card info and the gym knows that he's paying for my membership. Either way, thanks, bro, I guess, question mark.
Okay.
My question is, are you actively going to the gym or is he just
right? Because it's one thing if like he's like, well, this is
but
a
4
favor.
years ago?
4 years, because let's think about this. Because if this is like LA Fitness, it's what, like $40 a month.
Yep. Every single month.
So like $500 a year.
Yeah.
4 years. He's just paid $2,000
And
for
what?
Some bitch that doesn't even care about
At
him.
all. It doesn't even seem like they hang out at all.
Right.
So I'm lost.
It seems like they haven't even spoken since they broke up.
Yeah.
That's
and like,
confusing.
Is she using this gym membership? Because girl, if you're not, girl, give it girl,
Right.
use it. Use it.
I feel like she's using it because she was a trainer. She likes to go to the gym and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So it sounds to me that he just like didn't realize or forgot or.
But how do you not realize for that long?
I don't ever check my credit card statements.
That's true. Neither do I.
I never check that shit.
I'm subscribed to so many things that
Which
I'm
is
like, I'm still subscribed
why
to
am I
that.
paying for whatever? What's that document? Legal firm,
Yup,
like
yup,
legal Zoom.
yup, legal Zoom.
Sorry, I don't think I could say that. Never mind.
Anyway.
For like legal services, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know, like these random subscriptions.
But maybe he's just still like, either he doesn't know at all or he like still got a little butterflies for you.
Maybe that's like his foot in the door, like to kind of like bring it up, like a conversation starter.
I mean, me personally, if I did that to a man's that I was dating and we broke up, I would be like, cancel subscription like that. Like I would not wait to do that.
Right.
Like at all. So, I mean, but hey, it's not a bad problem to have.
Get your bag.
Get your bag. Save your coin. I'm always about saving my coin.
It's for me.
If it's free, it's for me.
Thank you.
So therefore, keep using the gym, but
I don't know. I don't like using
crazy.
people.
No,
I would bring it up and be like, hey, are you
let
cool
him
with
know, like,
this?
Yeah. I would maybe send him a text if you still have his number and be like,
damn, but what if it's like Equinox? Because that shit's like $300 a month.
That's true. It doesn't say. It could be if it's Equinox.
That's like a car payment.
Because think about it. She said she was working at the gym and she was able to quit and bought a car. Maybe she does work. Maybe it's Equinox.
Okay, well, it's giving.
That would explain a lot more too, because she's like, I can't believe he's paying for this. Maybe it is Equinox.
Right. Because if it was like $35 a month, I'd be like, whatever.
I'd be like, yeah, water.
Like, okay.
That's tea. Damn, $200 a month.
$300. Yeah.
It's enough for me.
Interesting.
Wow. Go off, girl. But I would bring it up to him. Maybe just be like, hey.
I don't know. Maybe like pay for your own gym membership.
Maybe, figure it out. I mean, girl, you bought the car.
To be
you got
that
some
guy.
coin.
Right. You got the car. You have enough money for
years.
Literally.
It's been 4 years. I think you got a little coin, girl.
Yeah.
Because we're not users. We're not users, okay? We don't do that here. But I will say he sounds like a nice guy. Wow.
Yeah.
So generous.
Or just stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry. Moving right along.
Anyways.
Time for story number 2. My boyfriend thinks we went on dates in high school, but we didn't.
So,
It's
stop you right there.
For me.
How does that happen?
How does he think you guys went on dates? Or maybe you guys just like hung out in group settings and he's like, oh, remember that time?
Or what if he thinks what if he thinks she's someone else, like a different girl?
Oh, that's tea.
All right, let's find out.
When I was 16, I befriended a guy who went to my high school who was 18. I'm hoping he was a senior. I'm hoping he's a senior unless he got it back.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Anyways, let's call him Jonathan. I hung out with Jonathan a few times with mutual friends and once or twice alone. We had great chemistry, but in a friend kind of way. Everything was normal, and I never noticed anything romantic between us. But I guess he saw differently, because according to him, we went out on dates, and I don't remember it even ever feeling like that. We only really ever hung out once because we had some mutual friends. So we would really see each other in group settings. And then a couple other times we hung out alone, which was very casual and not serious. It wasn't like he picked me up from my house and we did anything remotely romantic. It was literally like hanging out with a buddy. Anyway, our friendship, if you would even call it that, whoa, she wants nothing to do with this guy, clearly. Clearly.
What do you do?
Anyway, our friendship, if you would even call it that, was at the end of my sophomore year. And then I never spoke to him again.
Probably because he graduated, right?
Yeah, I would hope so, right?
Yeah. Super seniors exist.
Yeah.
No shade.
No, literally, no shade to anybody. Get your
diploma.
education.
Yeah.
I completely forgot all about him, and eventually he went off to college. A few years had passed, and I was a sophomore in college. Damn, he loves when she's a sophomore.
Right.
Is that like his thing? He just loves
Senior
sophomore
dating
girls?
sophomore. That's weird.
That's a little weird.
I don't like that.
So like he's a senior in college and he's like sophomore. I don't know.
What's with that?
Like, giving red flag. Red flag. Anyways, I moved away for school because I wasn't a huge fan of my hometown.
Same.
Guess who also wanted to get out of town for college? Jonathan. He recognized me at a party and we started hanging out because we were familiar with each other in a place with a bunch of new people. Anyways, one thing led to another and we started dating. We've now been dating for almost a year and a half. And when people ask how we met, he tells people that we went on a few dates together in high school. I always laugh because I really didn't see it that way back in the day. And those were definitely not dates. But I go along with it because I don't have the heart to tell him that we really only started dating in college and we were nothing but friends in high school.
If that, according to her.
Wow. I mean, that's such tea because, like, she kind of talked so much crap about him.
She talked so much shit about her boyfriend just now.
I didn't know they were currently dating. Damn. I thought this was a past story.
Right.
She said, we've been dating for almost a year and a half. Almost a year and a half.
So clearly there's some communication issues going on between the two.
Clearly.
If one thinks that they were dating in high school and the other one doesn't even think they were friends.
And clearly he must have had a glow up in college because she seemed to be smitten by him.
Right? She
hitting
seemed
it
to
off
be
at a party.
not interested at all in high school.
Yeah, she was like, I didn't even want to hang out with him alone. Only mutual friends, da-da-da-da. And here we are. Well, I'm glad it worked out. And I mean, like, at least you've technically known him for a while.
Happy for you, babe.
But dang, I wonder why you felt like just no spark back in the day.
But also,
sometimes it be like that though.
No, I know this for a fact. Like, there's always going to be that one person that's more into you than the other.
Yeah. Or like a person you don't even see in that way until.
Right. But then they like fall in love. Like,
yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. All these boys fall in love with Bella, and she's even like,
oh, so true. Yeah, but we can name 5 people.
5. We're not going to.
We're not because they will be watching. They're anonymous.
But yeah, I guess that happens. Is like these guys like fall for these girls and are delusional because of how much in love they are. So delusional.
And that's the thing. I feel like love blinds these guys so much because when they like see them, they just see red and they're not even listening to what they're saying. That happens so many times with Bella. These guys don't listen to what she's saying. She's like telling them exactly how it is.
They
and
hear
they're
what
just
they
like,
want to hear.
La 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 la.
Yeah,
la.
and they're like, okay, but I still
like,
want to have babies with you.
But let's get married.
Right.
And she's like, no, what are you saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it seems like. I think he was just probably in love with her from high school and was just like, wow, we're going on all these dates.
He probably had like a massive crush and like
they probably would like walk in the park and he's like, oh, remember that like date stroll we had at the park?
And she's like, we were walking to my car after the football game.
She's like,
what
literally.
do you mean?
Like, babe, we were with 5 other people. It was never that deep.
No, but there is like a thing where like I read this somewhere where like a good percentage of your memories are like made up.
Yeah.
Like you create your own
reality. Because it's all
reality.
like the perception, like what you have.
Like what you felt in that moment.
Yeah.
And like, so what if he just really believes that happened?
Yeah. I mean, clearly he's telling all his college friends.
Right. Damn.
Wow. Well, at least you guys are still together. I hope it works out.
I hope it works out. But you should probably have a conversation.
You should probably tell him, babe, we never dated in high school.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
She should be like, babe, I thought you were busted in high school.
No.
And then just start dying laughing like, babe, I was not attracted to you. I did not like you. And then honestly, I bet he would get a kick out of that because obviously you're in love with him now.
Right. If you've been together for a year and a half, I hope so. Hopefully it's not just out of convenience, like miss thing.
Like literally, no convenience here. But I'm glad it worked out for you.
Go off.
And that is pretty rare that out of all the colleges in the world, after being in high school together, you guys end up at the same college. That's fate.
That's fate. I believe everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason, and that's just the tea. Time for story number 3. My best friend of 15 years started dating a guy I told her I was in love with.
Shady bitch.
15 years of friendship and your girl's gonna do that? That would just make me rethink everything, because then it's like, imagine all the things you tell this best friend, and she just taking that information and running with it.
Right. Like hoarding that. Like beep boop boop boop
yep.
beep boop
like,
boop boop.
Shady bitch. Shady bitch.
That's conniving.
It is.
Continue.
I have been best friends with this girl since we were 3 years old. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And we were always seen together. We would do absolutely everything together. One time we were at lunch and the typical conversation started where she asked me about school and the boys I was interested in. We went to separate schools and I told her I really like this guy. Let's call him Drew.
Okay.
Because Drew and I were super close friends, we just clicked. She saw a pic of him and I explained he's literally one of the most attractive guys I've ever met. Not only because he's handsome, but also because I absolutely love his personality. Weeks later, she invited me to go to lunch with her, and she said she would pick me up after school. She came inside to meet Drew and proceeded to ask me, you don't like him anymore, do you? And me being a stupid teenager replied with no, which I only said because I was trying to be cool or whatever. We both go into school together, and I introduced her to Drew and all of his friends. And immediately I see them exchanging eye contact, and I think to myself, there's no way a girl like me will be able to get a guy like him. There's no way I can compete with my friend. And so I literally stopped liking him out of respect for her. Oh, what? This is giving like one of those like high school movies where the girl's like,
never dim your own light to let others shine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's
First of all, this sounds like a toxic friendship. Like,
right?
She sounds like the type of friend.
She sounds scared of her.
Yeah, she sounds like the type of friend that wants to put you down in order for her to always be on top.
Right?
That's not a friend.
Out of respect for her, she didn't have. Where was
Like,
her respect
what is she,
for
a
you?
queen bee? She sounds like Regina George. So I don't think they're really friends.
Wow.
I feel like she should have just stopped getting involved with him at all. But they ended up hooking up. And it didn't work out. And now both of them are super weird around me. And I feel like I got the short end of the stick because I lost the guy that I loved and my best friend.
And she didn't even do anything.
She didn't even get to talk to him. I'm
But
sorry,
for
that story's just sad.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so sorry if you're listening or watching this. I hope you're not friends with her anymore.
Me too. I got the ick from that story.
That's really shitty. Like,
it's grimy.
That's not okay. You don't need people in your life who are gonna just do something like that to you and then cut you off.
Literally.
That's
not
just
her
messed.
getting cut off. And not the guy being weird to her too. Why is the guy being weird to her? Probably because the best friend was talking crap about her.
Probably.
That's the tea. Wow. Shady. Be careful. That's why I'm telling you, keep your circle small.
Keep your circle small, and also you don't need to tell everyone everything.
Exactly.
You don't need to do that. I've learned that the hard way.
So did I.
When I would like get a job or something, or like I'm like testing for a job, or like starting to date someone, and I tell someone about it,
goes to shit.
A lot of times that it goes to shit because they pour negative energy into it,
and they are jealous. They're jealous.
So much jealousy.
Yes, it's so crazy.
And
energy is so powerful, Anthony.
I agree.
It disrupts everything.
I believe in like the law of attraction.
Me too.
And like manifestation. Right.
Yes.
It's like I found that when I didn't tell people, I started making moves in silence.
Yeah.
I started getting more opportunities.
Exactly.
Whether it be with friendship, professional,
relationships, work, everything.
Exactly. Everything started falling into place. And I realized that when I would tell people things that were exciting about my life,
everything would fall apart.
It wouldn't work out because they focus their negative energy on that out of jealousy, out of hate, aggression, whatever it is.
Yeah. Or just them wanting you to be on their level because they're not happy
because
with
they
their
don't want to
lives.
see you succeed.
Exactly. Misery
and
loves
be
company.
like bigger than you.
Yep.
I've lost a lot of friends because of that.
I bet. So did I.
And it's hard, but it's something you have to learn that people don't need to know your business all the time.
At all.
So I hope, obviously this sucks. It's a shitty experience, but...
Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Be careful who you spread your business to because not everybody is, just listening.
Not everyone's going to be on your team.
Exactly.
Even if you think they're in your circle, you just... Obviously, this sucks. It's a shitty situation. I'm sorry this happened to you because no one should have to go through something like that.
At all.
But I hope you take from this that you really should just do your thing and not tell people about it.
I agree.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Be careful who you say who you're in love with too because that's a powerful word.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you sound young. She sounds really young.
Yeah.
But don't let this deter you from
definitely not. But just
starting
make sure
relationships and stuff.
Make sure your friends are trustworthy.
Right. Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution.
And drop whoever this girl is.
Drop that girl, please.
I'm sorry.
Drop her. And drop him too.
15 years of friendship, I get it.
No, but
that's hard. Yeah. But not worth it. Not worth it.
Not worth it. Not worth it. And honestly, sometimes it's the people that I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, but I've known this person for 10 years or I've known this person for 15 years. Sometimes those are the backstabbers.
Yep.
Stabbers.
Backstabbers.
And it'd be the people you meet a year ago or something that are way better friends.
Exactly.
Look at us.
I had a best friend of 10 years.
Yep.
Growing up, we did everything together. We even I used to be a spin instructor and I worked at the same studio as her. And we were butt buddies. We were always hanging out. Lived in the same neighborhood. Inseparable for 10, 11 years.
Wow.
And that shit just went away.
Exactly.
I realized that this person was not you know, they were not happy for me when I was happy for me. They were not. I made myself so available for this person. I would go to the ends of the earth for this person, but they would not do that for me.
Nope. No one-sided friendship. We don't do one-sided friendship. We don't do that here. It takes two to tango. Period.
Absolutely.
Period. So you don't always have to hold on to something just because there's history attached to it. I know that's like easier said than done, but it's true. I feel like this girl is holding on to a toxic friend because, we've known each other. We've been best friends for 15 years. But like, that doesn't mean she's your friend. Clearly, she literally hooked up with the love of your life.
Threw you under the bus.
And then she stopped talking to you right after. She got what she wanted and she dipped. Yep. So bye to both of them. And I wish you the best of luck.
I do. I really
Truly.
do. And you're going to be so much.
Way better.
Without this person in your life, things are going to start coming together for you.
Fully.
As soon as this person left my life, shit got way better.
Way better. So true.
They were like dragging me down. She was really like keeping me at this level of energy that I was not receptive to. Like,
and then your vibration's low, and if your vibration's low, you can't attract the positivity.
I was matching her energy, which me up. I was depressed. And as soon as that, like, I cut her out of my life.
Boom! Look what happened. Blessings.
And now I am friends with people who
the best people
I consider family.
Yeah, and squads, like people that actually have your back, that cheer you on, that actually want what's best for you, that are happy when you succeed.
Exactly.
Also, I read a quote somewhere that was so deep, and it was like, look out for the people that like are silent, like when you have a lot of things going for you, or like silent when you get good news. Like, watch out for those people.
Keep notes of those people.
And I was like, that is so deep. Because think about, like, I was thinking to myself years ago when I was with toxic squads. You know the squads I'm talking about. We won't name names, anonymous. But I had like really toxic squads around me, and I would get like so many incredible opportunities, like booking campaigns. And like, I was like the face of Benefit Cosmetics in Sephora one year. And like this girl that I was inseparable with, that I thought was my bestie for the restie, I told you that. And she's like, ugh. Like, I just think it's stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, I just like don't think the blush is that good. Like, I don't know. You really want to be like the face of that for 6 months? Like, and just was so negative about it.
Where's your brand deal?
Exactly. To the extent where I literally was about to reconsider not being the face of Benefit Cosmetics.
Because she didn't want to see you succeed.
And then I thought to myself, like, that is not a true friend.
That's not a friend.
Who says that to somebody?
Fucked up.
Didn't say one positive thing about it. Was literally like, are you sure? Ill. Said ill. Texted me ill. And I'm like, those are the same people that are silent when you succeed. So keep note.
Keep note. Always keep note.
Always keep note.
They will work in the shadows.
They will work in the shadows.
Make sure those people are not in your life.
Period. Period per. Now it is time for Anthony to read the final story. Take it away.
Okay, here we go.
This is the best one. I feel
4.
like I'm nervous.
Are you ready?
I haven't read it, but I'm ready. Yes.
I hooked up with my boyfriend's sister at a wedding.
First of all, what? Huh?
I'm scared to read this because I'm like, does the boyfriend know?
Does the boyfriend know? Well, he's gonna know. Well, it's anonymous.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it.
I have so many questions.
Okay. I'm a wedding photographer and was shooting a girl's wedding who I had a lot of mutual friends with.
Okay.
I was excited because it's always fun working a wedding for friends because I get to stay and hang out after.
That is true.
Right. I would do that.
Yeah.
I love
Sounds
free
fun.
shit.
Yeah.
This wedding was really fun because everyone was staying in cabins after the wedding on site.
Cute.
Really
but
cute.
You know, something going to go down in the cabin.
Cabins are messy. So we could drink and have a good time without having to worry about anything.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds great.
No drunk driving. Love that.
Love
Responsible.
That for us. Responsible young people.
The wedding was over, and I had put my camera away when my boyfriend's sister came up to me.
Oh.
She was a little drunk, but she was like, we should send James a Snapchat of us. So we sent him a photo, and he responded back, looks like my sister is getting more than I am tonight.
First of all, what?
Why would you say that about your sister?
That's so gross.
That's icky. That's icky to me. That's
like they're both gonna see that. That's weird.
It's like,
and what are you
also,
suggesting?
why are you not at the wedding?
Yeah. Huh?
Anyways, but I'm just like, why are you implying like?
Why are you
I would never
implying-
make a sexual joke about my sibling. Like that's weird.
That's so weird. That's very
That's inappropriate. Like I get like, okay, yeah, you guys are really close or whatever, but sometimes
How
you just
close?
don't talk.
How close?
Hopefully not that close. Anyways, for whatever reason, that put a weird idea in my head, and Lindsay started looking even more attractive to me. What kind of weird idea? This is a kinky ass family.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
So she's turned on by his message. Clearly.
Oh God.
What is going on?
Oh God.
I'm scared.
I feel like she was flirting with me the rest of the night, and when everyone went to sleep, we ended up staying up talking for hours and ended up hooking up.
Oh my God. And what is she gonna say to the brother? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did end up getting more than you tonight. Like, what? But it's like, it sounds like he wanted that to happen. Or maybe he was being sarcastic or whatever. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt.
I
But that's
mean,
just a weird thing.
that's a weird comment.
And then for Miss Girl to say that for whatever reason, that put a weird idea in my head. What?
They
Okay.
literally hooked up though. Like, they literally hooked up in the cabin. How do you go from that? Like, what do you... So now the brother and sisters are Eskimo siblings?
I don't know how that works, but it's not for me. I felt bad for my boyfriend because I didn't have any intentions of cheating on him, let alone with his sister. She didn't want to tell him because that's her brother, but also she had a girlfriend too.
What?
Who she lived with.
What?
So not only, okay, so both parties are at fault here.
Completely.
But it's like, imagine doing that to your brother. For the sister?
Yeah.
Imagine
You did
cheating on your girlfriend with your brother's girlfriend. Like, that's so fucked up. That's like,
That is fucked up on
there's
so many different
girl
levels.
code, guy code, but then there's like family loyalty. And if you don't have that shit, like,
Also,
what is wrong with you?
How are you cheating on your girlfriend that you live with? Huh? Also, where was the girlfriend at the wedding?
Why are these people not getting plus ones?
Where's the plus one at the wedding? Where are these people?
That's the real question.
That's the real tea. Let's start there.
Why are we not getting plus ones at this wedding? All of this would have been squashed if there were plus ones. All I'm saying.
And the fact that they waited till everybody was asleep, like,
that's giving scandal.
She clearly is probably still with this boyfriend. Girl, tell your boyfriend.
So it was just best all around to put it behind us and not tell either of them. I'm still in a relationship with James, and Lindsay, the sister, is still dating her girlfriend. In fact, they just got engaged. We haven't talked about it since, and it really hasn't been that awkward. But I think about it sometimes. I just feel bad that I never told my boyfriend.
Are you freaking kidding me right now, Anthony?
This one's juicy.
They are still in relationships
Both of
with
them.
these people. After that,
sister's engaged with her girlfriend, and she's still dating James. But I'm like, this is
all gonna boil up.
The truth
will always
come out.
The
Like,
fact that she hooked up with her boyfriend's sister every time they're at Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything,
birthdays,
they're gonna be in each other's lives for a long time.
it's giving in-law. That's your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Like, that's
so then what?
weird.
So then what?
Now what do you do?
Then what happens?
And it's like, so much time has passed by at this point. Like, if you do bring it up, it's like, why didn't you like, what? You've been keeping this from me forever?
What happens if they do like a little, getting litty at the Thanksgiving party, and they're like, let's go to the bathroom together, girl, and then one thing leads to another. Like,
and then grandma opens the door looking for the charcuterie board, and then she sees some charcuterie instead.
I can't.
Little Miss Mima trying to get the Chardonnay.
No, literally.
Opens up the powder room door, and you see Miss Girl and Miss Sister just munching each other's cooters. I'm sorry. But like, that's weird.
I'm not
Clearly,
happy with these two people at all.
These people can't have alcohol.
My whole thing is how do you sleep? I would feel so guilty. You are still in a full relationship.
I couldn't live with myself.
How do you sleep at night?
How do you sleep next to this person at night? Both parties involved.
Like, I don't even care how long ago this happened. Like, the fact that you guys are still with those same people.
But it's like, how can you get married to someone? Like, she's engaged. How can you get married to someone with that lie on your chest?
Yeah. And they just both decided, we're just going to keep it behind us. The past is the past.
What was that? I don't really know what was that, but it wasn't me. What? There's no way. Like, this is
they're gonna
unhealthy.
get really bad
this
karma
is unhealthy.
from that. If I'm
There's
gonna
just
be
so many red
honest.
flags
In all of it.
One, the weird incest joke.
Yeah,
Not
let's start
into
there.
it.
Like, that's a lot
Two,
to unpack.
No plus ones at the wedding.
Red flag.
Weird. 3, sleepover wedding with alcohol. Love is in the air.
Stuff is going
Stuff
down.
is going to be going down.
People getting litty.
And it's like, I hope this girl's at least out to her boyfriend that she's into girls as well.
Yeah, I hope that's a conversation that she should have with him as well.
She's keeping that from her boyfriend.
So how many other lies does she keep from the boyfriend? That's not a healthy relationship at all.
If she can lie that easily about something this big,
what else is she lying about?
There's so much probably that is lied about in this relationship. It just seems really toxic, unhealthy.
And same with the sister.
Same with the sister too. I mean, like I couldn't pop the question to someone if I knew I cheated on them and didn't tell them.
Right?
That's fucked up.
Insane.
That's
such manipulation because
these are adults.
These are adults. They both know that if they told their significant other that they cheated, their significant other would be done.
Right, but
so they're trying to string them along.
Oh my God.
Like that's just so gross.
These poor significant others. I feel bad for the guy, James, and Lindsay's girlfriend.
Honestly, they should swap.
Fiance.
They should swap.
That's
the brothers should start dating the sister's girlfriends. I'm kidding, but honestly,
though,
I mean, maybe she's bi, or maybe she's just lesbian. I don't know, but like,
I don't know the tea about that.
I don't know the tea about that, but I'm very disappointed in that story, and that story gave me the ick. And I just believe that whatever you put out into the universe will come right back to you, even if it takes years or months later. And to live with that, you're gonna have really bad karma.
Karma's real, dude.
Karma's real, and karma's
always
a bitch.
Comes back. Sometimes it's not immediate.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it takes years.
But there's always going to have to be a balance.
Yep.
And if you fuck someone's life up like that,
you're going to get karma.
Karma's happening. I'm sorry to say.
I hate to say it.
It's better if you take it into your own hands instead of leaving the universe up to it, because the universe can be cruel sometimes.
Yeah. And so I suggest you just, both of you, be honest with your partners, because that's so fucked up.
Like,
it's so rude.
At your big age, doing this kind of shit.
I would feel like if I found this out that my boyfriend was doing this or like whatever, I literally would feel like the biggest clown. Like, why wouldn't you tell me?
Especially for this fiance who's like getting invested in this relationship, starting a future on false pretenses.
Literally.
They have no idea that this happened, and they're thinking, I'm going to marry the love of my life right now.
Yeah. No.
That's just evil.
That is.
How could you allow someone to live like that?
It's just cruel. Like, how do you sleep at night? Anyways, that is all for today's episode of Anonymously Yours. I love you guys so much. If you have any crazy stories, please submit it. Click the link. Send in your stories. Everything will always be extremely anonymous, of course. And thank you so much, Anthony, for coming on my show. Where can everyone follow you, and what do you have up and coming?
You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Anthony Keyvan.
Yay!
What do I have coming up?
Yes.
I just finished a show for Netflix called Exo Kitty.
It's gonna be so cute.
And it's a spinoff of the To All the Boys I Loved Before movie series about Lana Condor's character's little sister, Kitty. And yeah, that's gonna be coming out next year, probably around Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Nothing's confirmed yet, but that's what I've been hearing. So keep a lookout for that.
Keep a lookout. Make sure you get your Netflix subscriptions at the ready, because you're going to see this man a lot. Also, you can watch season 3 of Love Victor on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Out now. Final season.
Final season. Woo, woo. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.